It's different because we're not moving on charismata. For example, prophetic ed does not consider the prophecy to be the whole, the sum of the institution. So we're not charismatic. We are pushing more the office that oversees the gift instead of the gift that displaced the office. So that's number one. Now, when you think office, and I would encourage anybody who's listening to me right now, when you think office, what you want to do is look up and see all of the elements and aspects of the office, because that's more than verbalizing. People go to their offices every day, and talking may be a great part of what they do, but that is not why it exists. They exist to carry out something. They exist to administrate, to execute, to govern, to enact, to edict, to declare and decree. All of those elements are there. And the bedrock of it all is administration. So prophetic ed is not looking to circulate more gifters. We are looking to establish the prophet as God established the office way back in time. You know, I refer to Abel because our legacy is that long. Abel, according to the Lord Jesus Christ, is the first prophet. And we don't recognize that. We recognize him as Cain's younger brother that got on Cain's nerve. So we have a legacy, which means that continuum goes that far back. A prophetic ed exists to educate, employ, and deploy the prophets in all the world. When God said, go ye into all the world, the evangelists got it, the pastors got it, we're going to put churches all over the world, the missionaries got it, we're going to take the gospel and spread Jesus' good news all over the world, you know, and then of course teachers, well, we're going to disciple all over the world. But when it came to prophets who started it all, we don't have a place. So what I like about prophetic ed is that we give them a place. We create a career path. We create an opportunity for for them to occupy or have an occupation that will remunerate them or compensate them for their services. We create a practice where they literally do what any other counselor, coach, advisor will do. What I want to do with prophetic ed, of all of the things, is I want to get us back at the top of the advisor, counselor, guide, coach chain. We haven't even been at the bottom. We've not been there. And we have to do that by upgrading it from the gift to the office. Because in the office is the authority. In the office is legitimacy. All of that is in the office. If it remains individual, we can never unify. And we can't unify because we can't uniform. What you cannot uniform, you cannot unify. Also, what you cannot educate, you cannot regulate. And so people have issues with the prophetic right now. And prophetic ed is poised to address those issues, but to roll out what we've done already to address them. So we have the institute agencies. We have your prophetic practice. I want prophets to stop seeing themselves as show people, you know, and looking for a stage and some lights to be seen. And I want them to be part of the power base, the government, the authority, the education, the legislation, the politics, rulemaking, policy. That's what prophets did in the beginning. And prophetic ed wants to resume that.